So it's just a matter now of pressing play. Hang on a minute. You probably want to see that from the beginning, don't you? Yeah? I'll tell you what, let's rewind. Howdo, I'm Chris. Welcome to King Bespoke Creations. Now, today we're going to be using a laser machine, the Ortur Laser Master 3, don't you know, to do some guitar building stuff. Now, I'm sure you've seen laser machines that are able to cut out templates, which this can easily do, and it can even, if you've watched Dan at Guns and Guitars, it can even cut out a fretboard and mark off the fret slots and even do some simple inlays in there. In fact, if we mess about with it, we can probably do some quite complicated inlays too. But today I'm going to niche down a little bit more and we're going to customize a body. This body, to be precise, this is a bass guitar body that was a horrible kind of sickly pinky purple colour. It had a few dents and a few scratches in it, so we went at it with a sander and we got rid of all of that. So we're left with this clear basswood body that we're going to decorate. Now, with a laser machine, you can decorate things very easily. You can sketch off a design, you can even import some pre-designed prints that you can put through, and it can do nice swirly patterns. But today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to actually use the laser machine to imprint a picture. Yes, it can be that detailed. We're going to put a picture on not only the front of this, but on the back. Why do people not do stuff on the backs of guitars? It's your guitar, you look at the back of your guitar, make sure it's really nice. Now, the first go at printing a picture that I have done is on some simple bit of MDF thin fiberboard stuff, and I printed off Venom. This is one of my old guitars that I carved off quite a while ago, and the photo of it just got printed onto this, and it's really detailed. The problem with this, I think, is the settings could be a little bit different, and because it's a darker wood, some of the lighter parts of that burn don't come through. So we're always going to have test work done to see which settings are going to work best. And I think lighter materials are generally going to work better, which is where this basswood body comes in like a charm. So which picture am I going to be putting onto this guitar? Well, about 19 years ago, my wife and I went on a honeymoon to Florence and saw all of the sights around there. And one of the major things that took our breath away was the statue of David by Michelangelo. We lost half an hour of our life just sat staring up at this thing. It's absolutely amazing. And as seen as I'm probably going to be playing this bass more than likely in my local church, why not choose David as one of the top Bible characters? What a guy, in all of his flawed glory. Here, so I'm going to have the front of David on the front and the back of David on the back. Now, I've done a couple of test runs from just straight away, here's the picture, scribing into the wood. And then I tried that at a different setting to see what would happen. So slower speeds versus faster speeds. Now, there was a difference in there. A faster speed, that maximum 20,000 millimeters a minute, which is blinking fast. That actually gave me more definition because the lighter parts were lighter. But I wanted to stretch that even more. So I started messing about with the actual picture. Now, in those test photos, the sections that were that you can now see through were coming out just a little bit grey because it's still trying to print a picture. So I decided to rub out to delete all of that section, still leaving me the background archwork that's coming through from there. But I wanted David to stand out a little more. So I put another picture on top that has a little bit more definition. I have put on in here a burst around the edge that's going to darken things off a little bit. Now, if I do that on both sides, then when I come to have that finished, I can take a blowtorch if I need to and lightly go around the edge to combine everything together. So it's going to have that black edging on the front and the back and around the sides to blend all of the guitar into one cohesive unit. So with all of the test runs, the art design tweaked to see which is going to give us the best result, I think it's time to actually get on with it. Okay, so here's the image inside the square that we can print. I've just cut off this top section of horn here So the scan will actually come across like that, but as soon as I'm going to burn around the edges, just burning that extra little bit of horn on the top isn't going to make a difference. So the vast majority, in fact, so all of the actual picture will appear on the body as well. Now if we press the frame button, what that does is it sends the laser right around the perimeter. So we'll see here exactly how much that's going to cut off, that section there, and it runs beautifully down the side to go through there. So it's just a matter now of pressing play. And while that's working, I'm going to go for a coffee. Well, I've got to say, that's not bad. Not bad at all. It's got such a cool effect under the light. It kind of shimmers where it's been burnt or goes dark. It's fantastic. And then we'll try and put it all together with some light blow torching. And there we go, one finished piece. I really rather like that. It's had one coat of Danish oil so far, which means I can handle these scorched bits without getting black fingers, keeping everything nice and clean. But that is pretty much done. So what do we think to the end effect? I think it's really rather nice. I like the subtlety that this has done. There are techniques that you can use to make that burn come out really black, and we'll show that in a different video. But I like the subtlety on this one with this picture as it's gone through. Now obviously there will be links in the descriptions for grabbing yourself one of these Orturs. If there's any kind of special offers, they will be in with those links as well. So what am I going to do to customize the neck on here? Well, I'm going to do something a little bit different involving some colors, or at least I'm going to try. Make sure you click subscribe to see what's going to happen with that. Until then, check out this video because you'll love it, and I'll see you soon. God bless.